Hello Aries, and welcome to your Tarotscopes for the time of October 2014. We'll be covering your home and your family, your career and your goals. We'll look at your finances, health and well-being, and your relationships at the same time. Okay, so the first thing that you've got around you in connection with your home and your family, it is indicating that this is one of those months that you really do need to listen to yourself before you jump to conclusions. It could be that there's a lot of talk going on. You may be gaining a lot of information, advice, or seeking lots of services, but really you've got to go on your gut instinct during this period of time as to how things are going to follow through or come to fruition. This may be a matter of going back, listening to what you're saying, how you're saying it. Maybe it could have a lot to do with what you may be thinking that you're doing, but other people are just not getting it. So just reassessing what's happening here, okay, to make sure that the home and the family bonds, okay, still continue on without any kind of friction or past issues. Now, you may find that this is one of those times that you're really going back over a lot of old ground. So there could be some situations or circumstances that are popping up to be dealt with once again. In connection with your career goals and aspirations, this is a really great card to have the Two of Cups there. That means good partnerships, good communication, very positive results and outcomes, perfect for interviews, perfect for kind of getting your point across, okay? And you may be finding that this is just an ideal career or goal month for you. For those that are looking for work, this could be really about you securing the right job. You may find that everything just flows quite evenly. Perfect time to be putting your ideas and your plans into focus and seeing these come through, because I just feel that whatever you're initiating, some very, very good results will come out of. In connection with your finances, you're going to actually find that there is some very good changes coming with money this month. Now, some of us are very prepared and others aren't. And I will tell you that no matter what this month actually delivers financially, it's going to be a right outcome. So even if it takes a couple of months, even if it takes putting one part of it into, perspective first and then waiting for the second part of that negotiation deal or outcome to fall into place, I just kind of get it. It's like as if you're looking more futuristically financially, and you're going to find some really good results come out of this for you, okay? Definitely a move in the right direction, definitely worth making the change. There is new income sitting here anyway, so it shows here that you're going to be finding that financially you're supplemented, okay? Or the decisions and deals that you're signing off on are going to be quite beneficial to you. In connection with your health and your well-being, once again, a big month for improvement, so you can look forward to any challenges that have been there, things really kind of like coming together quite nicely. This is fantastic for those that are building their immune system, changing over to new regimes, considering having an operation or a procedure done. You're going to see that this is all about, improvement. So you're going to see a marked or remarkable change come about quite quickly in this period of time. But I just kind of get the money's going to be there, the time and energy is going to be there. It's just perfect, okay? So follow your kind of instincts on this, or get the advice that you've been holding off for, because you could find that this really does make some, some really great changes. In connection with your relationships, okay, you've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Now, when this turns up in our relationships, it often means that we need to really reassess not what others are doing, but also what we are doing to let the other party down. You could be finding how many times you've made half-hearted promises, how many times you said, I'm going to do this, and you haven't. How many times have you, been left time poor and haven't had quality time where your relationships are concerned. So it's almost like as if you're kind of going down this pathway again, and you're starting to realize that there's a bit of a pattern, and that this pattern needs to change in order for you to be happy. And that's what this month is actually bringing to your attention. How can you, initiate changes that that have been patterned in there for some time, okay, and now, get them on the road to either recovery or, to be able to be a lot more happier, or maybe, just dissolve this completely. Not so much the partnership, I'm not talking about that, but dissolve whatever the issue has been. For those that are single and looking, look, we can always be our own worst enemy, and I suppose this is where this is coming down. It's like, are you kind of picking people that really, you know aren't going to fit the bill, but you're worried about being on your own? Or are you finding that it's the same old, you know, they come back, same story, you know, whatever. But this time I think the guys upstairs are helping you to, or encouraging you to try and see if you can think outside that square. Because if you can make these changes, that they're kind of helping you to look back on, you know, and say, hey, I'm a lot more confident, I'm feeling a lot more fulfilled, you know, I want the right relationship, then I think that you won't be let down. I think the guys upstairs have a really, you know, perfect time for you to actually meet the right person, build a friendship, or, you know, make that connection that you've been looking for some time.